Curious about the price of a Magic Online card? Try our searchable price guide on the right sidebar of any MTGOacademy.com page.
Hey everyone, it's Chris, MTGO's RexDart. We're back for more blue-black Tezzeret vintage action. I have won the die roll and I'm going to play first. And this hand has missing a second colored mana source to cast Tezzeret. It has Tinker if I want to go all in. Strip Mine could be relevant. I'm gonna keep it. Admitting that there might be opposing decks where this is less than awesome. Let's see. So probably preserve the blue source and cast this off the Ancient Tomb. Alright. And end up looking like a workshop deck that didn't have anything better to do on turn one. So I think, man, that's a crappy draw for a workshop deck. Alright. Let's see. Now I got a jet. So now I could just go for Tezzeret instead of trying to land Tinker right now, because he can't mana drain me. Let's see. Or I can go for Tinker. Next turn I could land Tezzeret and beat in on his Jace, if that's what he's going for here. I see Tundra. Usually thinking that. Although I wouldn't be able to cast the Tinker. I think I go for Jace here, or sorry, for Tezzeret here, because otherwise the Tinker would kill. Well, I could kill the Sol Ring with it, I guess, and cast it off the rest. I don't think I need to go for this yet. Okay, let's just do this. See if that gets forced. If that gets forced, I can just try for the Tinker next turn. Okay, it did get forced. Leaving him with 2 cards in hand. And he had to lose a Brainstorm there. Alright, now we've got a Jace coming down probably. Yeah, okay. Okay, probably, yeah, I probably should have done that. What I probably should have done is taken that turn, maybe to Strip Mine his Tundra. No, he was gonna, yeah, because he didn't have another land in hand. Because unfortunately now the Tinker plan doesn't really go that well unless I go for let's see. With a Jace out, I obviously don't want to Tinker for Blightsteel. And Engineered Explosive didn't really do anything. Try to find a top. Yeah, I think if he had Jace, I probably should have gone for the Tinker, seen if he took the bait and countered that, and then just landed the Tezzeret. So yeah, my original line of thinking was better than what I changed it to. Let's see. Well, go ahead and let's see. One, two, three. Yeah, you can pretty much cast anything he wants anyway, so I can take him off. So black, blue. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the original. Hey, look, there's a dredge in round one. Nope, we're back to more blue mirrors. So there really should be more um, shop stacks, given all the blue that we're seeing here, because Sphere of Resistance and Trinisphere and company are all quite good. Umezawa's Jite. Alright. And that's nothing. That's a blank. Yeah, I'm trying to think here. That doesn't help. Is there something I'm missing? Is there something I could actually tinker for that would help in this situation? My Sensei's Divining Top to try to find something. That's literally all that I'm seeing here. Um, I don't even know what's going to get me back in the game right now. Like say, if I ripped a Tezzeret would be fine. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to wait here and hope to weather the storm somehow. Yeah, if he knew he had Jace coming down, I don't think he would have countered the Tinker. But then again, he may have, fearing that I had one part of Vault Key. So I think that would have been a fine bait spell, and I should have used it that way. Because one of the great strengths of Tezzeret is the ability to whack an opposing Jace. I mean, I suppose he hasn't gone below 2 cards. It certainly is possible. I guess that his one of these is Batterskull, but I mean, after he cast the Jace, he had 2. Probably one of them was Stoneforge Mystic, so he probably didn't have. He might have had a Mana Drain, but he probably didn't have a second Force. Okay, no V clicks in here, but if I did, I could totally punish you right now. Um, and that is not doing anything. If I'm gonna recall to buy me some time here, if I want to do it now before he has some more stuff in hand, yeah, possibly. I guess it makes him replay everything. He won't be able to attack with it this turn. Though he can move. Yeah, he couldn't replay Batterskull and move it back. Now I got to do it mid combat now, because otherwise he'd just tap that full mana. Although I'm not sure that that's still even enough, so maybe I should have done that. Oh, what the hell did I? Oh, I actually left that damn blue tab. Well, let's see if I do that. What is it getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still not enough to do it. Okay. Yeah, he can recast the Batterskull, but he can't actually equip it. Now he can equip G-Tay to Stoneforge, because he doesn't want to do that. He just wants to wait and wheel down again. Oh, there's a Vamp Tutor. So I guess I want a Vamp Tutor for half of Vault Key and try to get some value out of that Tinker, hoping he hasn't drawn into more counter magic at this point, which seems really unlikely. But I don't see anything else helping me out here. I mean, obviously I could Vamp Tutor for Tezzeret and cast him, but I don't think that's going to buy me out of this. Restoration Angel to blink the Stoneforge Mystic? Okay, little skeptic. I like this card. I don't know if this is a vintage card, but it's a card. I guess I'll use this to slip the Vamp Tutor through and get, I guess, Time Vault, and then Tinker for Key. No, I guess I get Key and Tinker for Time Vault, because it costs more mana. Well, that was 2 to cast, 2 to play and activate, so it amounts to the same thing. So I'll just get oh shoot, I screwed that up. He has a Jace. Well, I guess if he does that, yeah, I forgot about Jace. I was so worried about getting the sneaking this through counter magic that I forgot he could just bottom whenever I Vamp Tutored for. But we'll go ahead and get it anyways and see what happens, I guess. Okay, he did do it. So we'll go to game 2. I don't think I was winning that game anyways, for what that's worth. Despite his artifacts, I don't want that. Probably don't want engineered explosives. Don't need Nile Spell Bomb. Definitely want Spell Pierce. Flusterstorm. Instead of Blightsteel, Battlesphere. And let's see. Bring in one more. Bring in Annul or Disenchant. Probably bring in Disenchant. Anything else I want in here? Okay. Yeah, and I've had that interaction come up once before, and should have remembered that. But got a little tunnel visioned on. Oh, he's tapped out, so I can resolve my spell there. But no. Okay, so we'll play first. His hand has Time Vault, nothing. His hand has Time Vault, Vamp Tutor. That's something. If he has a crappy hand, it's okay. I don't know. I guess we'll keep it. Let's see. Play the Tundra and the Jet. And Time Vault. And pass turn. He's going to cast Stoneforge Mystic. Alright. So Vamp Tutor for key. Draw the key. Alright. So he doesn't have force, and he knew that. So game 3 it is. Yeah, I remember back in, I guess it would have been spring of '97 when this card came out. Of course, it wasn't restricted back then, and I remember being very frustrated showing up at my weekly Type 1 tournament, suddenly needing to have like 3 of those damn things. So, okay, this hand's pretty good, I think. Not gonna mull. But yeah, I was very frustrated with the frequency at which sets were coming out, because there was a while where they were coming out very infrequently. Okay, my upkeep. He is going to fetch. And he's going to Ancestral Recall himself. Interesting. Well, let's see. I can force that. But I don't think I have to. It really only punishes me if he draws into like a second. So let's. Okay, so I want to go with land, Lotus, and then do I want to lead on Tezz or Jace? Probably on. Let's see. Probably on Jace. Alright. Definitely want to put the Battlesphere back, and then I'll just draw the Delta next turn. Okay. And Stoneforge Mystic, do I want to force that? Maybe. Let's see. Force it with a Ponder here. Okay. So let's see. What have we got? Alright, so next turn I can cast a Tezzeret off of Ancient Tomb. So let's put, see, the Tolarian Academy, followed by the Ancient Tomb. And then we will Time Walk. And then we'll play the Ancient Tomb. Black, blue, 2, Tezzeret. +1, a rare whiff, and Mana Crypt, huh? Alright, well that's going to open things up quite a bit, that's for sure. Just going to Ponder, misstep that. Alright, so I can Vamp Tutor here, or I can just kind of wait on that. Don't really need to. Alright, let's +1 Tezzeret. Let's see, Moxjet, Baleful Strix. I guess we'll take the Jet. And cast that. And Brainstorm. Mana Drain. Alright, well I definitely want to keep that up. So I'll put see the Tezz there. And Mystical Tutor. Cast the Emerald. Strip minus Tundra. He's going to float a blue. And then we'll go to second main here. He's going to cast a Resto Angel. See, I can Mana Drain that. Probably want to, because I don't want it beating me down here. Yep. Okay, so I have a lot of colorless mana now. Can't do nothing with that. Good time to cast that. Should have gone to second main before doing all of that stuff, actually. Especially since I was activating Tezz first, so it's not like I was going to be... well, I mean, the order there, I guess, didn't matter in that case. So, in a Planeswalker-populated world, that may be... I guess I can kind of see the allure for this. Thirst for Knowledge. All right. All right, I guess he didn't find what he wanted. So, despite a misplay in game one, which I probably was losing anyways, won game two on a freebie combo when he didn't have any answers, and managed to get game three off of early planeswalkers, and so took down another one with the Tezzeret deck.